The following game is rated M for mature. Parents should be aware this game contains suggestive themes, nudity, strong language, and drug and alcohol references. Viewer discretion is advised. This episode was brought to you by CambodiaSoulmate.com. Don't be like Henry. Come by and check out their website today. Hello, members of the Pride, and welcome to a brand new series, Firewatch. Now, this particular series is going to be a little different than my typical standard gameplay. This particular type of game is called a walking narrative, which is essentially what you're doing is you're moving along throughout the game and you're kind of interacting in minor ways, but mostly the game is telling you a story. And you're not really intended to do like major gameplay per se. You're not going to be like shooting things and killing things and doing that kind of thing. You're mainly going to be interacting with the environment and experiencing the story as it unfolds. A little different than my typical. And you might be wondering, well, why the heck am I bothering to play this if this isn't something you typically play? Well, the reason being is because for this particular series, it is being sponsored by the fine people over at Cambodian Soulmate, and they bought the game for me, and they asked me if I could play this. They're a fan, and they asked me if I could play this game for them because they would really like to see my interactions here. So I thought, well, what the heck? I'll give it a try. I mean, hey, I'm a gamer. I play games. This is what I do. And so I've also decided that I did a little bit of research into this. I haven't played this game before. I haven't even started a game yet. I haven't even done my usual thing of playing a little bit to see if I know how to play it. So I'm going in brand new with absolutely nothing. But the people who bought this for me said, do that. Don't just go in absolutely blind. Okay, no problem. But I'm going to handle this series a little differently. This game is roughly about maybe 4 hours long, maybe a little bit longer. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this all in one sitting. I am going to be breaking up the episodes into half-hour or roughly half-hour episodes, but I'm not going to be doing any outros for these episodes, and I'm not going to be doing any intros for these episodes. I'm just going to be playing straight through it, and I'm going to attempt to play the game as it was intended, without interruptions, just straight through. So, that being said, thank you to Cambodian Soulmate for buying me this game, and thank you for watching. Let's play. New game. And I'm going to be occasionally stopping to drink water. Ugh. I'm still sick, guys. Sorry, I still have, I'm still sniffly, and I'm still dealing with allergies. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Julia. Hi, Julia. Oh, I gotta interact. Okay. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, I'm Henry, are out drinking with your pals. I approach her. You are drunk. Okay, so what's your, major? Or, you're pretty. Okay, so, I guess I'm going to interact with this as I would interact. Well, no, I guess I'm interacting as Henry would interact with it. I don't know, but I don't know who Henry is, so, you're pretty. You're pretty, she says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. What? You reply confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Wow. She flags down a waitress, and 1 week later, I'm her boyfriend. Damn, if it was only that easy in real life. Oh. That's just to use objects. Backpack. Okay. Can I... Wow, the controls in this are really super sensitive. Okay. That's gonna take some getting used to. Okay. Can I interact with things? Apparently not these things. Oh, but I don't need to. Do I need to? No, I don't need garbage. Okay. I guess I'm gonna get it. Oh. Then again, I didn't see these things over here. Perhaps I shall need a fire extinguisher. No, I don't. Okay. Is this my vehicle? Yes. Get in. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad can happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Pick up the beagle and she names him Bucket, or you adopt the shepherd and name him Mayhem. Oh, no. We have to have the beagle named Bucket. I mean, we just spent like a lot of time with a German Shepherd named Dogmeat. And so, while I love the idea of getting another German Shepherd, we have to have the beagle named Bucket. Aw. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart, or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some, a couple of little idiots. That would be pretty good, or one day, why rush? Well, I guess that would be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Okay. Where's my backpack? I don't know. Boy, the controls on this are like super sensitive. I wonder if I can do something about that. Because that's super sensitive. Controls? Mouse sensitivity. I need to turn that down a little bit because that's really super sensitive. Let's try... okay, let's try that. Okay, that's a lot more usable. Okay. Learn to live with bears. Thoroughfare trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. No fireworks. Don't... Okay. Am I going down the trail? Or am I going this way? Fire danger. Prevent forest fires. So, okay, so we're not going... Well, I guess we... No, we can't go this way. So I guess we're going down the trail. Oh, we're walking along down thoroughfare trail. It's pretty. $19.80. It's a Thursday night, and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried, and getting angrier by the second. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad, you ignore her. I'm not really the type to ignore her. I would get mad. You call her an inconsiderate asshole. She tells you to go fuck yourself and to not be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it, and it hurts her feelings. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man, or you frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. I gotta admit, I'd probably do this because I know that I am not super manly or anything. I'm much more likely to goof around and be silly. Julia was right. You are very pretty. Okay, so far this is fun. Okay. It's a little sepia-toned. Alright. Twin Forks Lookout Tower. 8 more miles still. Okay. Spacebar to... Oh, okay. Spacebar. Oh. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. Hey! You don't mess with Bucket! Fuck! Dog! Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away or you beat his goddamn face in. Well, apparently we're gonna have to put maybe a cussing thing in the front of this. So, let's see. Scare him away or beat his face in. I'm probably more likely to scare him away rather than beat his face in. I mean, I am military. I have the capacity to beat his face in, but I try not to do so if I can help it. Just because I have the ability doesn't mean I should. So I probably would scare him away. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all 3 of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Well, I don't know what my job is. Convince her not to take the job or agree if she commutes back and forth. Oh, jeez. Commuting back and forth is never a good idea, but I don't want to convince her not to take the job. I mean, this is a big deal for her. It would be ridiculously selfish to convince her not to take the job, but boy, commuting back and forth is hard on the marriage. Well, we'll see if we can make it work. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard. She's correct. But she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Man, that's hard on a marriage. 1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Oops. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it, or you make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. An episode? What? Hold on. Are we trying to say that maybe that something's wrong? Maybe you guys should talk to somebody about it, or you make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. Well, I'm not the kind of guy who ignores problems. I like to try to resolve them. But I don't know if this is necessarily a problem. Well, obviously she feels it's a problem. She's found crying in the stairwell. Should I be the manly man and say, hey, let's go fix it? Or should I try to respect her feelings? Make macaroni, drink wine, try to forget about it. It goes against my immediate thing, my immediate gut reaction, but maybe for this particular time we'll just make macaroni. It works. You watch Dallas on TV and sleep together on the couch. Journal. Okay. I didn't get a chance to read it. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She's devastated. She's sent home on permanent medical leave. Oh, there was something wrong. Damn it. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. Oh, no. Julia suffers from dementia. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility, or you are determined to take care of her by yourself. If it's to this point, I think maybe we need to get her into full-time care. Sure, I might be able to take care of her by yourself, but this is a serious condition. I'm no nurse, I'm no doctor. I think we need to move her into a full-time care facility, and that's going to be hard on her, but I think overall the best for her. Okay. I guess we're going this way again. Sorry for the sniffing and sneezing and snorting. I'm gonna be sniffly and... Oh. Okay. Oh, whoa. I don't want to jump off. Oh, boy. Oh! Oh, there it goes. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day, then every other day. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. You slowly decide to not see your old friends that much. Yeah. Be careful what you be careful how you judge other people for their actions. It's like the old saying says, walk a mile in a man's shoes before you judge him. Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You've always really liked Susan. Months go by. Bucket dies. Poor Bucket. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Oh, man. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less. And seeing her less and less makes her forget you more, you think. Summer is coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Oh. Wow. And that's why I'm here. Oh. So, basically, I am a husband of a woman who is suffering from some sort of maybe extreme Alzheimer's or dementia, something like that. I saw something around the back here. I want to look at it. And basically, it was too much for me to handle. And so... now, I can't really judge... I can't really judge Henry here very much. I have not walked a mile in his shoes. And having had a loved one myself who has gone through... who suffered...
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Oh. Hello? Well, anyway...
Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Okay. Good grief. Hold left shift to activate radio. Oh, I have to hold it. Wait. How am I can't... Okay, how am I supposed to hold this and do the... Do I have to... Oh, okay, you have to use arrow keys. Okay. Hello? Hello? Oh, release left shift. Okay.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I... sleep? Forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay. You've killed 3 husbands, you're rebelling against Mom, nobody back home can stand you.
You're just gonna wait me out on this? Ugh, fine.
What? I'm going!
But I'm gonna take a second here and have a guess about you. Let's see.
Okay.
I don't know anything about you.
So
But maybe
we're timed here.
you just really like trees. Maybe it's... Gosh, maybe it's a borderline fetish. A tree fetish.
Oh,
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
okay. So you actually have a certain amount of time to do things. Are we... Oh. Okay.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
You can see me at my desk.
Hey, sorry. Guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus. I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Yep. Hold shift to talk about it.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
West facing? Whoa! Hey! Whoa! North to use... What happened? Whoa!
Are those fucking fireworks?
Wait. Okay, west. Oh, okay. Something happened there. My computer suddenly went weird
I
on
need you
me.
to confirm. Do you see them?
I'm trying to confirm. What happened?
Seriously, are you seeing this?
Oh, there we go.
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set them straight.
Okay. Like, kick the shit out of them? Can I write them a ticket? Or I'm not really into
Think
discipline.
you can handle that?
Like, can I write them a
Do
ticket?
I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well,
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Okay, good to know. Convenient.
convenient.
That's one word for it.
Okay. I guess put this away. Something happened with my game there. For some reason, it was like, it suddenly got, like, funky. And I wasn't able to... Why am I not... There we go. I wasn't... Old paper? 2 orcs map? What? Escape from 2 orcs. It's Dungeons and Dragons. I love it. I love it. Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. Why it's... Well, I don't know why it's not putting it away, so I guess we're just going to keep it on the ground there. Bleach! Yes. Put back. Okay. I guess for... Oh. Toolbox. Okay, I don't need toolbox. Thermos? Okay, so none of this really seems to be doing anything, and I keep throwing it on the ground, so... I guess I'll grab my... I can't do my backpack there. Oh, I guess I do it automatically. All right. All right, so